Immigration is one of the most debated issues in the United States today. While many immigrants contribute greatly to the economy, illegal immigration has created significant challenges that continue to impact local communities, public services, and labor markets. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 states with the strictest immigration laws and the issues these laws aim to address. Whether it's rising pressure on healthcare, education, law enforcement, or labor shortages, these states are facing growing concerns about illegal immigration. Let's dive into how these policies are reshaping the landscape of American society. Idaho, a state known for its agricultural strength, is dealing with a rise in illegal immigration that threatens the stability of its workforce. In 2024, Idaho passed a law allowing local law enforcement to detain individuals suspected of being undocumented. While this may help curb illegal immigration, it also affects many industries that rely on immigrant labor, particularly agriculture. Immigrants form the backbone of Idaho's agricultural industry, working in fields to harvest crops like potatoes, onions, and wheat. However, these workers are often undocumented, and the state's laws have sparked debates about the balance between protecting legal residents and ensuring that the economy can continue to thrive. Some argue that the increased enforcement will lead to labor shortages, affecting both farmers and the state's economy. Arkansas may not have the largest immigrant population, but it still faces significant challenges related to illegal immigration. The state passed a law in 2019 banning sanctuary cities and tightening restrictions on businesses that hire undocumented workers. These laws aim to reduce the number of illegal immigrants in the state, but critics argue that they harm key industries, particularly poultry. The poultry industry, which relies heavily on immigrant labor, is already struggling with worker shortages. Many undocumented workers have fled the state out of fear of deportation. This has caused disruptions in production, leading to higher costs for consumers and businesses. Advocates for stronger immigration laws claim these measures help protect jobs for legal residents, but the short-term consequences are undeniable. Arizona, one of the border states, has long been at the forefront of the battle against illegal immigration. The state passed SB 1070 in 2010, one of the most controversial immigration laws in the country. This law allowed law enforcement to stop individuals they suspected of being undocumented, even without probable cause. Although parts of the law were struck down, Arizona continues to enforce tough immigration policies. Immigrant workers are crucial in Arizona's economy, especially in agriculture and construction. However, these strict immigration policies have created significant challenges. Critics argue that these measures foster a climate of fear, discourage legal workers, and lead to workforce shortages in key industries. South Carolina has implemented one of the strictest immigration laws in the Southeast. In 2011, the state passed a law that required local police to check the immigration status of individuals they encounter, sparking fears of racial profiling. This law is designed to combat illegal immigration, but it has led to significant challenges in the state's agricultural and construction industries. Immigrants play a crucial role in both sectors, often taking on jobs that locals are unwilling to do. However, with fewer immigrant workers available due to fear of deportation, South Carolina has seen labor shortages in vital industries. Critics argue that without a balance between enforcement and support for legal immigrant labor, the state could face even greater challenges ahead. Number 6 on our list, Tennessee has been tightening its immigration laws in recent years, with a focus on penalizing businesses that hire undocumented workers. In 2024, the state passed a law requiring local police to check the immigration status of anyone detained during traffic stops. While these measures aim to reduce illegal immigration, they have also caused concern in sectors like healthcare and construction, where immigrant workers are essential. Many of Tennessee's healthcare facilities, for example, rely on immigrant workers to fill crucial roles, from janitorial staff to nurses. The same is true in the construction industry, where immigrant labor makes up a large portion of the workforce. As the state tightens its laws, businesses are struggling to find enough workers, and industries face higher costs due to labor shortages. Alabama's strict immigration policies have made headlines since the passage of HB 56 in 2011, which allowed local law enforcement to detain undocumented immigrants. The law also made it more difficult for immigrants to access public services, including education and healthcare. While supporters argue that it helps protect public resources, critics believe it has caused severe disruptions in Alabama's agricultural industry. Immigrants have traditionally filled a significant portion of jobs in agriculture and farming, but after the passage of HB 56, many workers left Alabama due to fears of deportation. This has resulted in labor shortages, particularly in the farming industry, leading to a decline in productivity and higher costs for consumers. Next up, West Virginia, a state that has quietly tightened its immigration laws in recent years. In 2022, the state passed a law giving local law enforcement the authority to enforce federal immigration laws. Though the state has a smaller immigrant population, it relies heavily on immigrant labor in industries like construction, where skilled workers are in high demand. With fewer undocumented workers available, West Virginia has started to experience delays in construction projects and higher costs due to labor shortages. Some argue that the state must do more to address illegal immigration, while others worry about the economic consequences of losing immigrant workers. Texas has one of the largest immigrant populations in the United States, and its economy depends heavily on immigrant labor. However, the state's Senate Bill 4, passed in 2017, banned sanctuary cities and mandated cooperation with federal immigration authorities. The law aims to reduce illegal immigration, but it has also sparked controversy, particularly in urban areas like Houston and San Antonio, where immigrant communities are essential to the economy. Immigrants in Texas are vital to the state's agriculture, manufacturing, and service industries. But as laws like SB 4 tighten enforcement, immigrant workers have expressed fears of deportation. This has led to workforce shortages in several sectors, creating long-term concerns about the state's ability to maintain its economic growth without a reliable labor force. Iowa has quietly become a key player in the immigration debate. In 2019, the state passed a bill banning sanctuary cities and penalizing businesses that hire undocumented workers. While Iowa's immigrant population is smaller, immigrants are critical to the state's agricultural and meatpacking industries. These workers have been crucial in keeping Iowa's economy competitive, especially in meatpacking, where labor shortages have worsened since the bill was passed. Last on our list is Florida, with one of the largest immigrant populations in the country, has been taking increasingly aggressive steps to curb illegal immigration. Senate Bill 1718, passed in 2024, imposes severe penalties on businesses that hire undocumented workers. Florida's agriculture, healthcare, and tourism sectors are heavily reliant on immigrant labor. However, SB 1718 has raised concerns that the new laws will make it even harder for businesses to find workers and could create further labor shortages in these vital industries. Despite Florida's strict immigration policies, the state continues to thrive and attract more people every day. Its economy is booming, and the state offers diverse job opportunities, no state income tax, and a high quality of life. From its world-class beaches to vibrant cities, Florida remains one of the most desirable places to live and work. The state's strong growth and thriving industries show that it is still a top choice for residents and newcomers alike, making Florida one of the best states to call home. As we've seen across these 10 states, immigration laws are evolving, and the impact of these changes is being felt across industries and communities. Whether you agree with these laws or not, one thing is clear: the challenges posed by illegal immigration cannot be ignored. What are your thoughts on these policies? Do they help or harm the state economies? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.